Hello, and welcome to Derry Community Television. My name is Suzanne Bernier Robinson. I'll be your host today as we explore some of the activities that go on behind the scenes of the Derry Holiday Parade. It's 11 o'clock in the morning on November 29th, and we are at 29 West Broadway. This is where the Derry Holiday Parade will kick off at 1 o'clock. It's also home of the Greater Derry Londonderry Chamber of Commerce. They are the major sponsors and supporters of this parade. So let's go on inside and talk with Will Stewart, the new director of the Chamber. So Will, what is this year's theme?
This year's theme is a fairy tale holiday.
How is that determined what the parade theme is going to be for the year?
Well, the Chamber has a parade committee, which begins meeting months in advance of the actual parade and comes up with a theme, first of all, and then works to do outreach to all of the potential participants. So
with the parade committee, how many members are on that committee?
I'd say we probably have a good strong 10 or 12, and of course on game day, as it were, those numbers kind of grow. But there's a core of probably about 10 or 12 who are actively meeting in the months leading up to the event.
Are they just Chamber members on that committee?
No, it runs the gamut. This is really is a community event. It's one that the Chamber kind of coordinates, and but we're not making any money off of this. It's something we do for the community, and we welcome participation for whoever wants to help participate. So if there's anyone who wants to help out next year, please let us know. We'll be happy to put you on the email list.
Why don't you give me your phone number or website so they can do that?
I will. You can reach us at 432-8205 or gdlchamber.org.
Okay, great. How many participants do you have this year?
I think we have just over 80 participants this year, really running the gamut from the big marching bands, which are kind of the crowd favorites from area high schools and middle schools. I think this is one of the only opportunities that a lot of middle school bands have to come and participate in parades. They often have to wait until they get to high school and other places, so very excited. And then participation is free. Again, this is a community event, so you'll see businesses, Chamber members, and non-Chamber members as well, and kind of running the gamut from banks to schools to Little League teams and other community organizations.
What is the expected attendance for spectators?
It's always kind of a guess. Usually, historically, it's between 8,000 to 10,000 people. Mm-hmm. But I think the weather is beautiful today. Mm-hmm. A little chilly, but it's sunny and it's not windy, which is really key. So I think we'll see a good crowd today. We have had a few calls, people wondering, is the parade still on, since a number of people have lost power. So I think there might be some questions, but all in all, I think we're optimistic of a good crowd.
Tell me, how does this parade, how is it funded? Because you have a lot of participants and it is free, but there's a lot of behind the scenes things that need to get done.
Sure. We have really two main sources of funding. The town of Derry contributes $5,000 every year to help put it on, and then we reach out to businesses in the community, Chamber members, to sponsor. It's primarily bands. That's where where the real money is, really the transportation of bands to get them here. Right. So we'll have a number of band sponsors this year. And this year's sponsors, we have Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Northern New England, mm-hmm. The Derry News, Enterprise Bank, Burlington Self-Storage, and Granite Ridge Energy. They're all stepping up this year.
This is Nick Delatois with Financial Insurance Services and his son, Aiden. They're going to tell us a little bit about the Chamber Flow this year. What is the theme?
Well, with the parade theme being Once Upon a Time, the Chamber chose obviously the best Once Upon a Time type movie in Frozen. Extremely kid-friendly. All the kids these days know all the songs, know all the words. They can speak about it. This is Aiden. Aiden's going to be on the float.
Aiden, what are you going to be doing on the float?
I'm going to be throwing fake snow with my sister Piper.
Oh, wow. And who do you have here?
Olaf. Hello, I'm Olaf, and I like warm hugs.
Oh, he likes warm hugs. What happens when you give Snow warm hugs?
It melts.
All right. Well, we'll be looking for the float out there. How many Chamber members have participated in putting the float together?
We had about a dozen last night putting together the float. It was really great. Bill Rockwell of Burlington Self-Storage allowed us a facility to use. We were able to put the float together, and we got that taken care of last night. Came out really good. We're really excited.
Wonderful. That's nice to have a nice warm place to put the float together.
Yeah, it is. Definitely didn't want to be outside yesterday, so being inside was significantly helpful.
Wonderful. Well, we'll look for it. And is it going to be entered into the contest?
It will be, and hopefully our float's going to win. So.
This is John Moody. John is not only MC for the parade today, but he is also one of the judges.
I am. This is my first time judging, and very exciting. Really, the creativity is awesome. All the groups are the kids. It's a partnership. Kids working together, and they had fun. The costumes are amazing this year. I've never really seen it like this.
How many years have you been involved in the parade?
Probably 10 years, yep.
And this is the first year you've been a judge.
First year I've been a judge.
What are you looking for when you're judging?
Creativity and the partnership between the kids and the adults.
Okay, so that's something that you don't necessarily visually see, but you're looking for that interaction and
we ask the lead people, what part did the kids play, what part did you play in building this? So was it a partnership? Did the adults go in and build this and the kids just walking, or in most cases the kids did all the decorating and cutting out all the ornaments and that sort of thing, so yeah.
This is Mike Pelletier. Mike, tell me exactly what you're doing here with this big command center vehicle.
What this is the town of Derry's mobile command post. We're using it to provide communications support for the parade committee as well as the amateur radio operators that are out helping out with lineup and getting the parade off and running.
So this parade is so large that we need a vehicle like this that has, how many people are you communicating with today?
Well, I'm communicating right now with 5 amateur radio operators, and the parade committee, there's like 7 or 8 people that have radios for that purpose, and then we also have communications with the police and EMS if we need to.
Okay. So it's partly for safety reasons?
Mostly for safety reasons. Anytime you have a large event, this provides mobile command and control. If nothing happens, okay, maybe it's not as needed as much, although in a day like this where it's cold, it's certainly better working out of this than a car, which we've done before. But if something happens, then you have the ability to bring in additional resources and they have a place to work out of.
It must also help with traffic because there's so many people that come into town, and with 80 participants this year, a lot of people are going to be dropping kids off and bringing their floats by. So as far as the traffic and closings of the streets,
it helps. We help coordinate that. In fact, we're getting ready to close down Broadway in a couple of minutes in one direction so they can start judging the floats. It helps with that. It also gives a point of reference if lost and found. Some kid gets lost. They're told, look for the command post. And again, it's a place where something happens, we can get somebody out of the weather where it's a little warmer and do what we need to do.
This is Nicole Ferrante. She is the program coordinator here at the Derry Parks and Recreation. Nicole, I am just amazed at this backdrop that you have here, all across the gym, all the activities that you have planned. So tell me what some of those are.
Well, this is our newer and improved gingerbread room, and so here we will be doing gingerbread cookies, which are free of charge to the public for children 2 to 14. We also do free face painting. We have our little elves paint their faces for the little ones. We also have an amazing wooden workshop where it's Santa's workshop and the kids can make their own little wooden toys, whether they want to give for themselves, to a sibling, or even a family member, which is a nice way to get the kids involved in giving back to their own families.
So that is great. This is so there's 3 different activities going on today, and they can participate in all 3 activities?
Yeah, they can also participate at our Adams Memorial Opera House, which is right next door, where we will have Santa and Mrs. Claus coming to visit today, and the children can sit and meet with them and give their letters and pictures if they want to as well. So yeah, there's the 3 activities here in the main Veterans Hall Gymnasium, and then we also have the activities right next door.
I'm here with Rick Metz. Rick is not only the owner of Clam Haven here in Derry, he's also the current president of the Derry Village Rotary. And the Rotary, I know, does so much for the holiday parade. So tell me, how many years have they been helping out?
This is our 28th year, and I think our club has been involved in a big part of that for all 28 years. We started the food drive probably, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago for the local food pantries. But there's probably 15 core members of the parade that have been here all 28 years. Steve Dente makes a big part of that. He does all the behind-the-scenes work, organization. Charlie, John DeGroot, Charlie Crompton, Bill Gradocki, myself have been here for the long haul. But it's great. It's a great community event. You see all the kids involved, all the businesses involved in town. It's a great thing, and it's part of our Rotary clubs and all the service organizations in town giving back to the community. It's a great event, and we got cold weather, but the sun's out and the wind's not blowing, so it's a great day.
It is beautiful out. So what are some of the things that the Rotarians do on Parade Day?
Well, we not only we collect the food before it, but we help line the parade up. We do the organization. I'm the parade marshal, so I make sure everything goes in order according to Steve's sheet.
Oh, good luck on that.
We have two Rotarians, Bill Gradocki and Dr. John Moody, who do the MC of the parade at the viewing stand down by Benson's. It's just there's a lot of involvement at the club, and it's like I said, it's a great event.
Right. There's a lot of aspects of the parade people don't realize. Just coordinating the street and the lineup is so much work.
And we've got a bunch of CERT people here today. We've got the ham radio operators in town working. Mike Pelletier mans the communication truck that the town provides us for the day. Chamber board members are here. Chamber members are here volunteering today, and we've got a lot of kids that are volunteering, so it's a great day.
Hi, I'm here with Cork Mendez. He is the owner of all the Five Guys here in New Hampshire, and we are fortunate enough to have one located right here in Derry. It's a wonderful burger and fry place.
Oh, thank you very much.
How many years have you participated in the parade?
This is the 4th year we participated. It's always a great event, so we always look forward to bringing some of the staff from Five Guys in and, seeing everybody that comes out to watch the parade.
Do you have a particular theme to your truck here, other than big?
Well, we always decorate it in the spirit of Christmas and try to certainly keep it in the spirit of Five Guys, too. So, it's just really decorated for the holidays.
It's great to have a business like yours participate and take the time out because you're busy during the holidays.
You know what? The town of Derry has been absolutely fantastic to us, and we try to do what we can to give back to the community, and we're always asked to participate in the parade, and very much look forward to that. So, thank you very much to Derry.
I'm here with Bill Rockwell of Burlington Self Storage and his daughter Molly. Bill, tell me, this is the chamber float, right?
Yes, correct.
How long? I know you offered your facility for them to build the float. So how long was it in the making to come up with an idea, to get the materials, and to actually put it together?
That didn't take long at all. My two daughters decided on the theme for the parade today, and they also come up with the idea of Frozen because they had watched the movie enough times and wanted to have that happen, and it did.
It's a very, very popular movie this winter, and I've heard so many different people singing. Are you going to be doing any singing today?
No.
What is your role on the float?
I'm just gonna be Anna from the movie. Yeah, I don't know.
Yep, that's what you're gonna be, Anna.
How many other children are on the float?
There'll be two younger children in the beginning of the float. They're gonna be throwing fake snow, and Anna will be there, and then the young lady that's going to be singing is Nicole, and she's going to be singing all the Frozen songs.
Wow, all of the Frozen songs. I think the spectators are going to love this float.
Oh, I believe so. She's got a great voice, and she's been in town. She came in second place at the Derry Fest. Derry's Got Talent, so she's known in town.
I'm standing outside of Rigatoni's. I have Lisa Spofford here with me. She's the owner of Rigatoni's. Lisa, how many years have you been participating in the parade?
This is our 15th year, believe it or not. Yeah.
Well, I always love, tell our viewers what you throw out. It's not candy canes or Christmas candy.
No, we actually throw out pasta, over 2,000 pounds actually.
Yeah. It's a pound of pasta you can take home.
Our Tony, and this is the Tony of Rigatoni's.
Oh, I didn't realize that. So, Anthony, are you involved in the family business?
Of course I am.
Tell me, what do you do? Do you do the cooking, the baking?
It aggravates us, actually.
Well, that is family.
You too. I cook, clean, whatever my mother tells me to do, so I don't get yelled at.
Oh, you're a good boy.
First parade that we did was 15 years ago. So how old were you? 4? 3. And he was this big, and he actually drove in a red wagon.
Oh, how cute.
Every year it progressed. Then he drove his little hot rod. Now today he's driving an F-250.
Oh, so you will have, these are all your helper elves. And
Mandated, they have to march. It's part of the protocol. And this is George. George is my cook. He's been doing it with me for 15 years too.
Great. So have you been throwing pasta out and handing pasta out for that long?
Yeah. Yep, 15 years. Yep.
Great idea. What lucky spectators we have. Paula is with the Derry Humane Society. Paula, you've got some dogs here today.
We do. We have quite a few volunteers with their dogs out here. Very excited to be here, and we have 2 dogs that are up for adoption that are here too.
I did recognize Brogan here, and also Bubba, who Ralph is holding over there.
Yeah.
And so you've got volunteers that have their dogs, and these are some of the members of the Humane Society?
Yes, and they brought their children. Children love to march in parades, and some of them are holding the banner, and grandchildren also. And we have a good turnout.
So what is the reason that you've decided to participate in this year's parade?
We're still looking for people to know that we're around, so we're doing it for exposure because it's fun. You can socialize dogs this way. They get to get used to all the kids and the people, and it's just good for everybody.
Shelley owns Water's Edge Salon and Spa down at the Derry Rotary, and you have participated in this parade how many years?
This will be our 5th year.
And so many years you have taken a prize for one of the best floats.
We have. We're hoping for 5 years in a row.
5 years in a row. Oh, wow. Okay, so every year you've participated, you've won.
We did first place 2 years, and then we did most creative use of theme for 2 years. So in my eyes, that's
I think you have the advantage of some of the hair salons, and as a hair salon, the styles that you've had have been crazy, which is great. So you are Shrek's wife?
Yes.
And is this truly your husband, or is it just today?
It really is.
Every day. So your theme looks like, is it covering just the Shrek?
No, we're covering the Couples of Fairy Tale Land.
Couples of Fairy. Oh, here is in the background. Is this one too?
Beauty and the Beast.
Wow, you always have such great costumes. Well, good luck this year.
Well, thank you very much.
Alice is a Rotarian, a Derry Village Rotarian, who is involved in putting on the parade today. Alice, what is your role?
Oh, well, I'm here at Stoner Court making sure that everybody's lined up correctly and that everybody that is in the right spot, and hopefully we'll keep the parade moving on time and get people out and about and just having fun.
Well, fun is a big part of it. Yeah. Now, that sounds pretty easy, just to keep people in line, but I have a feeling that it's not as easy as it seems.
Well, it's not too bad. I'm lucky. I'm first time doing it, so they gave me a small street. I only have 3 or 4 groups to work with, unlike some of the bigger guys that have multiple groups they're working with.
So on Stoner Court, are these mostly walkers?
Yep, they're all walkers, and then we're supposed to have the Red Star Twirlers.
Okay.
So, but they're in the building keeping warm.
Well, it's just after 1 o'clock. The parade's off. I hope you've enjoyed this show about the behind the scenes of the holiday parade. We've had a chance to talk with some of the coordinators and participants. Once again, my name is Suzanne Bernier Robinson. Thank you for watching Derry Community Television.
Merry Christmas.
From the Derry Humane Society.
We wish everyone out there a Merry, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Burlington Self-Storage and the Chamber of Commerce.
Merry Christmas from Rigatoni's Italian Takeout.
Again, thank you very much for inviting us to the Derry Parade. We always look forward to it again, and look forward to next year, and this is going to be a great one.
Merry Christmas from the Water's Edge.
City side, Silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Streets of street lights, even stoplights, twinkle bright red and green as the shoppers rush home with the treasures. Hear the snow crunch, see the kids bunch. This is Santa's big scheme, and above all this bustle you hear. Silver bells, silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring a